What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of the Brighton Let's Play. If you're excited for this episode, hit the like button down below and subscribe for daily FM content on the channel. And down below is my Let's Play channel and the people channels down there as well. Just trying it again. Not certain, but I do want to record the games, all this stuff. So obviously I do preface it by saying every channel's daily, but there's obviously a work problem. I.e. I have to work. So if that gets in the way of recording, then so be it. So today, guys, on the page of Denny's Undev, I did Undev. See, I want to say Undev, but there's no E in it. Denny's, we'll call him. I'm pretty sure that's right. A bid come in for 7.25 from Watford. I'm trying to get this a bit higher by these other clubs that are interested in him and signing him as well. Just not playing him. And I do have some news to tell you next episode, which is going to be the season summary. The season report. I'm going to keep doing those because I do like doing them. It's a nice little episode to look at things and assess. Yeah, I'm not playing him. I'd rather get some money in for him. So, games off camera. After the Manchester United game, this was always going to be tough. A couple of tough fixtures against Liverpool and Newcastle. So lost to Liverpool, convincing. Can't really say anything else other than that they were the better team. Newcastle beat us 1-0, but we surely got a point out of that game. We had a couple of really good chances. Matoma had the best one, I think, if I remember correctly. And then Bournemouth, we were brilliant. Obviously down 10 men, Bournemouth, but we were already 2-0 up at that point. So we played really, really well. We were absolutely brilliant in that game. McAllister, Welbeck, Evan Ferguson, and it was just nice to get a win. We needed a win after those bad results against Liverpool and Newcastle. Liverpool and Man United are results that can happen, not the scorelines, but the Newcastle game was annoying. But we beat Bournemouth to leave ourselves still in the European places, 6 points clear at the moment in those spots. Still a long way to go. I think we can just about maybe do it, but I don't know if we've got the squad depth. At the moment, of course, look at the rules. 7th gets Europa League Conference League. 5th and 6th get Europa League. So I think we could get into Europe, but bear in mind they said mid-table finish, and we're well clear of that already. So we're ahead of the expectations, which is awesome. But I just don't want the club then to really say, "Oh, you've been football next season," because I feel like we're a bit off that still. With maybe some of the players need to be improved. So first game we get today, guys, against Huddersfield. I'm gonna go pick the team, and then we'll get back. So that's the team I'm going to go with. The main reason is there's a lot of injuries down here, which I would bring players in and out from potentially. But I've rested both centre-backs and one of the left-backs, and I put Webcam up front. So a few changes there. Not as many as I'd like to make, but I still think it's going well. I still think this is going very, very well. I'm very pleased with how this is going. And we should win this game. We should win this game against Huddersfield. There shouldn't be something we should be worried about. João Pedro, we're still not quite sure. I think he's better on the left-hand side, but there's players there who can play there as well, so it's one of those things. But I think he's all right. He's doing okay. He's shown glimpses in the last in the Bournemouth game of what he can do. Obviously, you didn't see that because obviously the highlights of the goals, but it's like his runs and just general liveliness on the right-hand side. It just felt like, okay, that's a bit better from him. But still, we'll have to wait and see. First game episode, Man City next. It's going to be a tough game, that, but let's see if we can win this one first. Turton throws it in. Hogg, Turton. Pressure on the ball. Pressure on the ball. Epstein don't even try and get that ball. That's lazy defending. Yeah, I don't think he's good enough. This guy. He's really just... That was lazy. That was really poor from him there. Just ball or he's just watching the ball, not trying to get back in position to get the ball back. Cemento in on goal. Chance here. Blocked. Lamptey, bring it down. Got time. Down the line. Oh, never mind. Free kick of McAllister, though. A kind of like a very erratic start to the game. Both teams, well, not a fluid, controlled start from us at the moment. McAllister curls in the penalty area. Cleared. Reaction to this. Webster go get that ball. We don't seem to really want to press that much today, which is a bit concerning early on. Lamptey, play it. Great ball. Oh, nearly. Casado. From the cross. I don't rate him as a left back. I really don't. I think we need to maybe look at him, maybe move him on. He's not really performing at any point in this season. Of course, that could change, obviously. Good ball to Lamptey there. To Lamptey, ball in the box. A big far post, and there's the goal. Brighton 1, Huddersfield 0. It's Danny Welbeck who scored it. He is doing okay for me. I'm actually quite impressed. This ball, Albert's brilliant. Into space. Lamptey's got too much space there. Again, fullback not being marked is a thing. But they're Welbeck at the far post. 1-0. And yeah, our home form has generally been very good this season. And hopefully continues today. Extra time. Pass the ball. It just feels like he's unsure what to do with the ball when he gets it at times. Let's see what he does with this. That's better. That's better. A bit more decisive. Casado. João Pedro. That ball was on, but I have to pay a bit. It's like he's got too precise there. It's a little bit loft on it over the top. Amrabat. Like that. That didn't work either, but you see what idea. Cause a problem there. Ball in the box if you can. Beat your man. He has. Finds a cross to Welbeck again. Have a chance there. Keep us too close to him, though, I think. But we're a better team here. We should be. Ball box. João post. João Pedro off the bar. And it's 2-0. It's Jeremy Salaminto who's got it. 2-0. And it has been coming, that second goal, I feel. We've been having constant pressure. João Pedro did really well here, to be fair to him. He did his best to just get... He's trying to score, but he just kept it in play. And then great reaction from Jeremy off the ball. Just, again... reacting, we've been proactive and been reacting, just getting in that area, making a run, thinking it might drop for me there, and he's got to tap in for it. I say though, I didn't need to do that. Maybe he could have, I was hoping he could have brought it down, ball over the top there, and don't foul him. Well, don't just do nothing. It feels like they either tackle or don't. It's like they either try and stop the guy or don't. One ball, who was that who got beat by that ball over the top? Because that's not good enough. Van Heckel. Has he got no pace or something? I can't remember. One of them hasn't. Again, he's got to do better there. I think he's on a yellow card, but he's got to do better than that. He doesn't do anything. He lets him go past, and then, I'm sorry, but Lamptey at the far post, you've got to mark him better than that. One chance they have, they scored it. But again, it's the fullbacks. They just, when they get in defensive positioning, they're not good enough. Half time, one chance they've had, they scored it. It's down to our poor play, not pressing high on it, getting the ball away cheaply, and then the full defender not being alert. So second half, just this squad is good as the first 11, but when you start checking with 2 or 3 players in the team from the start, it does start struggling. But you take Casado out, we don't have a replacement for him. Take out Mitoma, don't have a replacement for him. Take out, it's not at a level you want it to be for Europe, but we're not in Europe, so it doesn't matter. Ball in the box. Welbeck's in there. Clear Casado. Got time to bring this down. Not where I played it, but okay. Webster. McAllister bring it under control. He needs to just look where the guy is first. I'm about to get this. But hell, he is as well. I knew he was going to hit that shot. But yeah, we third goal needed to try and get this game won, because we're just... Webster play it forward. João Pedro. Pass the ball, mate. You're under pressure. Pass the ball. Just, again, under pressure, mate. You've got to get rid of the ball. And again, super ball over the top. Don't foul him. Yeah, it's what I said. Stupid errors. We don't concede goals to quality. It's a poor play from João Pedro, getting the ball away cheaply, and then once again our fullback doesn't do his job. All you got to do, mate, he's not even lying properly. He's not, and then he doesn't even try. Just stands and lets him beat him. And then again, Webster, you've got to see the danger and sprint into there and stop him. Not good enough. Again, it's lazy, sloppy defending. It's just not good enough. 2-0 up against Huddersfield, and we've basically just thrown it away. Lamptey with a throw-in. Amrabat, Lamptey, McAllister on the penalty, McAllister. In he goes, McAllister! I don't understand why the ball goes that way from that save. It feels like he should be going to the keeper's right, the way he stood. That animation always confuses me a little bit. Ball in the box, 5 post, Webcam in there. I may have been the first team on here because this lot clearly can't defend at the minute. Free kick to the box, instant free kick highlight. McAllister could take it, bends it. I'd like to say that 90% of them go in against me, and like 10% go in when I get them. And it is going to. Oh no, it's still going. I thought it was full time. Just too many players here in the second string just turn up and we're lazy today. That's our problem today. Too many players have given subpar performances, and it's costing us results here. I don't know where his times come from. 2 minutes extra time. If I don't know where this is coming from. Almost 3 minutes extra added time here, practically. Ball in the box. Pedro. Pass it first time. First time pass. No reason not to do the first time pass there. And no reason for it. He did the exact same pass 5 seconds later. First time. You can see he's there. Let's go with key highlights. I don't know if it makes a difference on penalties, but again, too many players here are playing substandard. Actually, no, let's go for pound the goal. I think that's a better angle, isn't it, for the penalty shootout? So we'll go for that. So McAllister scores first penalty. They score their first penalty. The worry is now, I don't know how good our penalty takers are, generally speaking. I'm a bat. Had a good game. I thought I had a good game. And scored the penalty as well. Rudoni. Come on, Sanchez, save one. Oh, he's guessing the right way every time. Matoma. Fresh off the bench. How'd your penalty take him, mate? Pathetic. Again, this is really worrying now, the performance we were putting in. Only Bournemouth was a good result so far. Yeah, 2-0 against Huddersfield. They just stopped playing. Don't fancy on his penalties. Oh, wow. Come on, keeper. Save one. Come on, keeper. You get them right every time. Just get your hand on one of them. Again, we shouldn't be in a situation, though. So, our fullbacks who are not first team starters are not good enough. Defensively, they are absolutely woeful. Welbeck, don't fancy him. Oh, wow. Right, keeper. I hope at some point in the future, when they do new feed animation, we get the keepers doing something along the line to put them off. They just stand there, usually. And we're out, because these guys are incompetent. Yeah. Disgraceful. And we're not beating Man City. So it's gonna be 2 games. It's gonna be a double Lifecon defeat. We're not being Man City. Again, not good enough. Too many players who come into the team are not good enough to play for us. This guy was woeful today. Every time the ball went over the top, he was getting destroyed. He is not good enough. I don't know why they've signed this guy in real life. He just doesn't play well. Period. Ever. Doesn't do anything to justify being in the team. But I've got to rotate a bit, haven't I? But yeah, it's like I said. I start making changes. To this lineup, and we lose the quality in the game. We really, really do. Right, Man City. God help us. Right, folks, here we are against Man City, and God help us. If we can't beat Huddersfield, being 2-0 up, we're not beating this lot. I'd imagine. It's just the strength in depth that's the problem. It really, really is. I make 1 or 2 changes to this lineup, and I lose the quality. Let's get my tone back in, actually. And I don't like my fullbacks, other than the starters. I'm not entirely convinced about this guy either. Defensive. I think this guy, again, is just quick. I do think the fullback is something we need to strengthen in the summer. or whenever we can. Really, honestly, I just don't think they're good enough defensively. They seem to they're good at running around, but and getting forward and getting to good areas to maybe create something. But when it comes to actually doing their job defensively, they're just absent without leave. So anyway, here we go, folks. Man City. Why I don't know why we're both wearing white and blue, which would never happen. And Keylight still. Sorry, because we're on the penalty shot, won't we? So yeah. If we lose by less than 5, I'll see it as a positive because we're gonna get battered today. We're not in form. Man City are very good. I just don't see this happening. I just don't see anything else happening other than a awful defeat. But maybe they'll surprise me. I highly doubt it though. And well done, Rock Computers. See, he's only better than Purvis was. Just actually ran back and did his job. Again, don't panic on the ball, mate. It's only Haaland. Don't panic. Again, too easy. Bring him down. So I'm going to get a foot on it. And game over. Again, that's not down to quality. It's down to sheer desire to win the ball in the air. Dunk at the start gave it away. Man City won. Brighton 0. And I think that is game over already, honestly. I think it is. Here, not good enough. 2 guys, stop him. Stop the cross. And then Haaland jumps. And then once again, look. Oh, look. Lamptey not seeing the danger. It's a common problem with him. And we need to look at that. Forgive for gross. Fabulous cross. Ooh. For a second, I thought it was in, but then reality set, and then it wasn't. Right, why are you stood there? Matoma, Walker's free for the ball. Stand next to him. You're marking him. That's your job. I've told you to man-mark him. So why are you stood away from him? I get they're not defensive. Go out to him. You got to go out to him, Walker. Go out. I get you marking the guy in the middle, but the danger's not him. It's the guy running the ball with no marks. Again, the problem with the man marking is they don't look at the situation and adjust to it. It's just, oh, I mark him. No. If he has got the ball and no one's near his running that penalty, you've got to just try and cut the pass out and cut him out. There's the problem with my marking on the game. It's too rigid, in my opinion. Pass the ball, Lamptey. It's too rigid. They just don't, they don't see the situation and realise, actually, in this situation, I need to change this. Pedro, that's not going to work. Oh, it is. Welbeck. McAllister. Matoma, run after it. What's up with you? What is up with him? He's not doing anything. Haaland's in. And this is 2-0 surely. Clear the ball, Dunk. Matoma, what is wrong with you, mate? The ball's over the top. You're not even trying to get it? What's the problem? I think we have to sell Lamptey. I think we have to sell him. I don't think he's good enough to be in this team, period. I think we need to get rid of him. I think he's absolutely woeful at the back. McAllister, chance here. It's a shot. He's got to get on target. Has to get that on target. There's nobody near him. That's half time as well. It's surprising. We should be level in this game. Well, could be level in this game. But we're just not performing. Nobody is turning up in games at the minute to play for us. Bournemouth were really poor. We played well in that game, but we should do against Bournemouth. But it's just too many games. Again, pass the ball, Walker Peters. They're closing you down, mate. Just pass the ball forward. I won't complain if you just hunt the ball forward in that position. Don't just stand there. It's the most annoying thing in the game when a guy can see someone coming towards him and he goes, I'm not passing the ball. Pass the ball forward. You've got pass the space on as well. You can launch it forward. Pedro, that's a poor pass. Again, work hard. Go get that ball. Try and get the ball, at least. Everyone on the pitch. Come on, press. Matoma, where are you going? You're not doing your job. Stick with your fullback. Again, he's not doing his job. And that's 2-0, surely. Wow. Just, again, Matoma, you've got to do what I'm telling you to do. If you mark Walker, we can get a result here. But you're not. He's coming off. He's absolutely trash today. Get off. He's giving the ball away every minute he gets it. So get off. He's not running hard enough. He's not doing his job defensively. He's giving the ball away cheaply every time he gets it. Get off the pitch. He's had a shocker today. He's been great all season, to be fair to him. But today he's a liability today in this match. That's not going to work. No, see, they're too smart for that, City. See, mistake there from them, and we don't capitalise on it. Don't go to him. Well done. Casado, play it. João Pedro. Got to score that. Offside, maybe he's got to score that anyway. It's a really poor finish. He's going to be strong with his foot, and it's not the right kind of shot to go for. Ideally. Bernardo Silva. And a push. Again, get pushes out the game. Every time they get a penalty, it's a push is a penalty every time. It's not realistic. That it really isn't. Get Lamptey off. Get João Pedro off. No, I can't take him off actually. Yeah, this is 2-0 and it's game over. If it goes in, it's game over. And we've been in the game, just been making poor decisions. Yeah, game over. It's a really shocking. I did say this early on in the game. Always does to make my saves with your teams like this. Start well, and then the team goes, oh, downhill. And that's what happening at the minute, going downhill. Too many players are just not turning up in games and performing. And this game was always going to be a long shot to win. And yeah, too many players are just not performing. And when that happens, you're not going to have any chance against Man City. This gives the ball away every single fucking time. These guys today, they've been so weak in the challenges. Again, wow. Berate them. Come on, lads, just fight for the ball. Peters, Lallana, Gross, Cobel, wrong way. Fullback was on. Good ball. Undev. In the box, no way he's getting the ball. Oh, he's got it back though with a mistake. Lallana, penalty. I wasn't sure if he did it, but he's giving it. And that's made change because the player's looking knackered. But we've got a chance to get back in the game if he gives his penalty, of course. Penalty given. Right then. Who's taking it? Gross is going to take the penalty. A lifeline maybe in this game. I still think it's a long shot to get anything out of this match. Good penalty. In the bottom corner, we've got one back. Maybe. I think it's mainly down to Man City being poor in front of goal with the chances that had, especially Alvarez earlier on. But we've got one back here. Really good penalty. He kind of just passed it in the back of the net, didn't he? We'll take it. But it's still a long shot. But maybe we can get something out of this now. Maybe or not. Oof. Come on, lads. Just get this ball forward. You can win this. Well, not win it. Get a draw at least. Sanchez. Colwell. Casado. Pass the ball. Pass the ball first time, Casado. Man was on to the fullback position. That's just late. That's just sloppy, greedy play. First time pass, turn to the fullback. It was on. What are you waiting for? That's not a penalty. Get up. That's not a penalty. If he gives that as a penalty, this game is glitched. That is never in the penalty area. But Casado gave the ball. The fullback was on. Turn and pass it. No penalty, yeah. The pass was on to the fullback. It wasn't a hard pass. It was into the space and they went onto it. But this could now cost us now. Casado, pass the ball first time, mate. You don't have to take a touch every time. Long ball. We're chasing it. Can't get there. Don't give up, mate. Go try and get it. Again, Lallana, try. Casado, play it. Gross. Over the top it goes. It's a poor pass. No pressure on the ball. Two or maybe 3 runners. There's no reason to give that ball away there. Or not give us a chance to get it at least. We can get something here if we just wake up a little bit. Again, too easy. Get out to him, Walker Peters. Gomez to the box. De Bruyne. Stones. Of course, he puts into. Also, Stones doing that. I like 100 probably. I know he did it sort of recently in IRL, but again, decision making. The fine margin is too many players are just not performing at the minute, and it's not good enough. I mean, here look at the reaction here from Dunk. He's got to try and get out there quicker than that. But yeah, too many players out of form. That's what's happening here. I'm making silly mistakes. Just not. City didn't play that well. I think we just gave him. We just didn't play well, didn't turn up at all. But too many players at the moment just don't perform at the minute. And I don't know what's happened to them. But it's like one defeat destroys our mentality. And it's not the way football works, lads. I'm sorry, but it isn't. One defeat against Man United would not destroy our morale that badly that we can't function as a team anymore. I do not agree with the way the form is implemented on the game because it feels like a team at the bottom of the table can come against you and play really well. You can't do that. But again, you just knew this was going to be the case when you saw these fixtures in a row. Always the same way my Football Manager saves. It gives me these 4 kind of fixtures in a row or 4 out of 5. And I don't know why it does that, but it's really annoying. So, next episode, when do we come back? I'm not sure, really. Should we do Everton and Leicester? We'll want to... Tell you what, we'll do the FA Cup game and West Ham at home. We'll do that. We'll do those next. Because then that's time in January a little bit. I'm not going to show Tottenham. I'm sick of showing big games. I'm sick of doing it. Because it's just defeat. 9 times out of 10. So I'm done showing big matches every single time. I want to show games where you can actually see some positive results in, maybe. You've seen Man City, Liverpool, Man United, and Brentford. And, I'm not going to show big games all the time because I don't want to show them. But anyway, next episode we'll do Southampton and whoever that game is in the FA Cup is. FA Cup and West Ham, and then we'll see where we're at from there. But get a grip, guys. We need to have a serious discussion about Purvis because he is borderline average. He's not defending and he's not offering anything in attack. Apart from that, he's fine. So, guys, I'll see you guys next episode. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Bye bye.